I remember doing logarithms, but I just need a refresher.
Okay. And why we use logarithm? Any information? What is the practical implication of logarithm in the mathematical calculation? Can you want to highlight on
Uh,
that part?
is it
So,
is it a better way to like solve squares?
okay. So see, okay, then I'll start talking about logarithm. Like if I ask you 2 plus x equal to 5, so you know how to solve this. Okay.
Hmm.
If I ask you 2 minus x equal to 5, you can find the value of x. If I ask you 2 into x equal to 5, you can find the value of x for that. If I ask you to divide by x equal to 5, you can find the value of x. But the problem happens if I ask you what is 2 to the power x equal to 5. Now the problem start happening, because whenever we have to find the unknown, and if that unknown is in power, so how we can determine that value of that unknown? So that is something which is really where we need to put a lot of our brain. So again,
Yeah.
this unknown is not something which we can determine even through trial error method, because 2
Mhm.
to the power 2 is 4 and 2 to the power 3 is 8. So how will I find 2 to the power x? How will I find that what is that x value which can gives this answer? So basically
Yeah.
the mathematical logic of using logarithm is to determine the unknown, and if that unknown is in power. So if your unknown is in power, so how we can determine that value of that unknown? So for that we use basically logarithm. So the good thing about logarithm is that if you multiply log with both sides, if you multiply log with you both side, so if you multiply log with both side, so it is a property of log. It is a property of log that log of a to the power x will give you x log a. So this is the property of log. So log of a to the power x will give you x log a. So automatically what will happen? So if you multiply both sides by log, so you'll get x log 2 is equal to log 5. So then you can find the value of x, that x would be equal to log 5 by log 2. So
Yeah.
this way you can find the value of log. So sorry, this way you can find the value of unknown, and if that unknown is in power. So
Yeah.
yeah, so this is the mathematical reason why we use log. So during 17th century, that time calculator were not so profound. So there's a mathematician called John Napier who
Mhm.
came up with this concept so that these values can be easily determined. And then the tables were being found, like log table, anti-log table were made so that these values can be easily determined. If you are if once you solve lot of questions on log, you know that log 5 value you'll remember. Log 5 values 0.699, log 2 values 0.3010. So around 2.3 something you'll get the value of x. So
Mhm.
now this way we can find the value of this unknown, and that unknown which is there in power. Now if you noticed here, I multiplied the log both side and all. So but very important thing in the log is that whenever you write log, log is always written with a base value. Whenever you
Yeah.
log, it's always written with base value. If base is not visible, that means the base is 10. So if
Yeah.
base is not visible means your base is 10. So that is called normally we if normally whenever the base is 10, we normally don't mention that base as 10. We simply write log some log x something like that.
Yeah.
That way it is it's like if the power is 1, normally we don't show that if the power
Yeah.
is like the same way in logarithm. If your base is 10, we normally don't show that. So more or less whenever we talk about log, basically either the base is 10 or either your base is e. So base 10 is called common logarithm. Whenever you have base 10, then we call that as a common logarithm, and if your base is e, we call this as a natural logarithm.
Natural.
And while the relation between them is log base e is equal to around 2.303 of log base 10. So this is the relation between them.
Mhm. Is log E, is that the same thing as ln?
Correct, correct, correct. That
Okay.
what we use in scientific calculator, other thing. Even in MS Excel also, if you use MS Excel, so that is written as ln only. So like here I show you like log. If I write log and then this is log 10, so it will give you base. This will give you a value 1. Log 10 will give you value 1. While if I show you ln
Mhm.
means natural logarithm. If I write 10, so it will give you 2.303.
Mhm.
Why we need to understand this. So why log 10 give you value 1? Because here the base is 10.
Yeah.
Here the base is 10. So basically, whenever we use log, what that means, it means like till what power you can raise your number so that you can get this value. So I'm looking for this value. I'm looking for this value. So what power can I raise so that I get that value? That is the way how we write log. So if it's written a to the power x is equal to y. So how you write in the form of log base a y equal to x. This is
Oh, okay. So, okay, yeah.
so
So,
yeah, you tell.
so I remember learning. So, like, you can do like a circle. Like, you can do circle A to Y to X, and then you could draw it out like that.
Yeah, area of circle and all you're talking about.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't know how to explain it, but that's basically just how you. That's correct.
That maybe that way your teacher would have taught you in the schools and all
Yeah.
how we work on log. So this is this different way of explaining the same thing. So
Mhm.
basically, last class and all we did indices, powers and all. We talked about power. So the reverse of power is basically logarithm. So when you
Mhm.
talk about whenever you working on power, so it's the inverse of working on power is working on logarithm. So you can either write like this way or you can write like this way. It is just an expression of number.
Yeah.
You can express a number where a here is called as base. This is base. So normally whenever your base is 10, we normally don't represent that base. Normally when your base is 10, we normally don't represent that base. Okay, so when
Yeah.
base is 10, we normally don't represent it. Otherwise, in normal calculation, we always represent that. So you can understand why I got a value 1 here, because log base 10 is equal to 1. So whenever I'm asking you log base, whenever I'm asking you log 10, so here base is also 10. So it means
Yeah.
that what power of this 10 will give me 10. So the answer is 1 only.
Uh-huh.
If I ask you what is log 100, so means what power of 10 will give me 100. What is
10.
the value? 2 only.
Oh, yeah. But part two. Yeah, that's what I meant.
So this thing we keep in our mind. So if I ask you if I ask you log base to 8, what answer you'll get? You'll get 3.
3. Yeah.
So what power of 2 will give me 8? So that's
Mhm.
the way how we express log. So
Okay.
normally this E, I hope you remember E in Excel and all. Whenever we work on E, we normally represent E with exp. In Excel, we represent E as exp. If I like I told you one before also, this is E. This is called Euler number.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a mathematician. First day, I think I told you all this. So
Yeah.
so there's a mathematician who came up with this expression. So this is called an E.
Mhm. Yeah.
You can keep that in mind always. Also, that one more thing you can remember in the term of E, that is e to the power x. E to the power x means exponential function. That is nothing but that is e to the power n. That is nothing but that is x to the power n by n factorial, where you n goes from 0 to infinity.
Mhm.
So this is
Oh,
so in Wikipedia and all, if you search what is the value of e, it will show you it like this. It will show you like this. It will show you e to the, this is x plus x to the power 1 by 1 factorial. This is 0 means 1. First we start with 0. So this is 1 plus x square by 2 factorial plus x cube by 3 factorial plus x to the power 4 by 4 factorial, and then it goes till infinity. This is
yeah,
this is exponential function. So the value of e, it is a irrational number where its value is 2.712. And inverse of that, if you take, you will get ln, what you call as a natural logarithm.
okay,
Okay, so basic information, it is important that we need to have basic information about them, so that the understanding part, it will be easy for us to work on. Like if I ask you like log of a y equal to x, something like this. So this y is called as argument. This I y is called as argument, where a is your base and
yeah,
x is your power. X is your power. So other way of this is a to the power x was equal to 1.
yeah,
Now, normally, whenever we talk about determining a log, you can never determine a log of negative number. So, whenever you determine a log, the number for which you are determining log, it should be positive value. Okay, so very important thing, that your y should be greater than 0. So,
yeah.
when you work on log calculation, you can never find a log of negative value. Then the next thing, base also, the base in log, whenever you work on log calculation, your base of your log calculation, it should be positive value, but it should not be equal to 1. So very important thing, that whenever you determine log, the base of your log should not be 1. Why the base of log should not be 1? Imagine if your base is 1. So then what that mean? So normally, this is a property of log. So any base. So if your base is anything, suppose the base is a. So you can write this as log y by log a. So
Okay.
base a y means log y by log a.
Log y by log.
So this is a property of log. Like log, for doing calculation in log, we all together we use different form of doing calculation. So this is a property of log. So whenever you write log, you can write this as also like this, 1 by log base y a. You can change the base.
Mm, so wait,
This is
what? Why is it one by log ya?
so because see, I'll explain you. Suppose if your log base 2 is there and this is 3.
Yeah.
So you can write this as log 3 by log 2.
Hmm.
And then this is also equal to 1 by log base 3 to
Oh, okay. Yeah.
base. So this is a property like the, now if your base is suppose 1, suppose if your base is 1, so it becomes log a by log 1.
Log one
Log 1 doesn't matter whatever is your base, log 1 is always 0.
is always zero. Okay.
Yeah, log 1 is also 0, always 0. So any number divided by 0 would be, cannot be determined.
Yeah. Hmm.
So that's why the base in log should not be 1.
Hmm.
So you need to understand that, so y log 1 is equal to 0. Y log 1 is equal to 0. Why this is 0? Because this means, so what that mean? That mean that what power of a can give you 1. What
Yeah.
power of a can give you 1. So there's a
Yeah.
one way your power should be 0. So means
Hmm.
doesn't matter what is your base. Whenever you find log of 1, that always give you 0.
Yeah.
So the basic understanding we need to have whenever we work on log. Okay, so imagine suppose if I'm solving some question on log, something mm, some property based question I wanted to discuss. Now suppose if I ask you, like suppose this is given something like this, log of x minus 1, this is log of x plus 2. Okay, so suppose if I ask you what is the value of x, what is the value of x, what is the value of x, suppose if I ask you what is the value of x, so what value the x can take, something like this is a question if I ask you. So we what we know about log, we know about log that your argument should be a positive number. This is what we know, that the log,
Yeah.
the value for which you are finding the log, it should be a positive number. So means x plus 2 should be a positive number. It means your x should be greater than minus 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the next thing what we know that our base should also be a positive number.
Mm-hmm.
So it means your x should be greater than 1.
Mm-hmm.
And then what else I know? I know that your base should never be equal to 1.
Yeah.
So means your x should not be equal to 2.
Yeah.
So now if I try to understand what value of x can be, so if this is a real number, so if the number line, so minus 2, minus 1, 0, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, something like this. So if I see what value of x, the what value of x can be possible, so it should satisfy all condition. So here it says that the x should be greater than 2. So it says
Yeah.
that x should be greater than 2. That is what is saying. Then this is saying that x should be greater than 1. Okay, so this is like greater than 2. This is greater than 2. All values greater than 2. Now this is saying that x should be greater than 1. This is saying that area x should be greater than 1. So what is the area common in them? The area is common in them is x should be greater than 1. But the x value should not be 2.
2.
The x value should not be 2. What I can write? I can write this as x is union from 1 to 2. Then I can write union from 2 to infinity, because the x should not be equal to 2. So I cannot write from 1 to infinity. Or I can
Yeah.
write from 1 to infinity. If I write from 1 to infinity, so then I need to subtract the value 2.
Value 2. Okay.
So that way we can determine the value of x. So that should be that should be the value, that should be the area which should be common in both. So this way,
Yeah.
if we understand this question, so we have developed a basic understanding about the application of log, how we can work on log. So whenever you solve the problem on log, normally few values, if you remember, if you really good, so like log 2 is 0.3010, fine, log 3 is 0.4771. If you remember this value, so our calculation will be very good.
Okay.
So
Is
this,
it good to remember these two values?
yeah, it would be better if you can remember these two values. It will help
Okay.
you a lot in calculation. In exam and all, they should give you these values, but many times in case if they don't give you also this value, so you know how to find, like you remember,
Yeah.
so your thing will become very easy.
Mm-hmm.
So now, so this basic knowledge if we have, it will really good for us. Now if I see this, whenever I see this value, so the value of log 2, if you see, that is nothing but that is 0.3010. If I ask what is the value of log 20, that would be 1.3010. If I ask what is the value of log 200, so that would be 2.3010. If I ask you what is the value of log 2000, that would be 3.010. What I want to make you understand here, that whenever you find the value of log, no, whenever you are finding the value of log, you will get two part. Whenever you
Yeah.
find the value of log, you will get two part. One part would be integer part, and one part would be decimal part. Whenever
Yeah.
you're working on log, the log always give you approximate value, it never give you the exact value. And the values what it give you, it is a sum of two values, integral and decimal. The
Yeah.
decimal part what you get, the decimal part what you get, that remain constant. This decimal part you can only determine by using log table. So there's no mathematical formula or any way you can find this value. So that in that decimal part, what you get, that for that you need log table, and that value is called as Mantisa.
Mantisa.
That
Okay.
value is called as Mantisa. So the decimal part, what
The
you
decimal part. Okay.
called Mantisa, while the integer part, what you're getting, that is called as Crescectic. So my pronunciation would be different. So this is the way. Chracterispic. This is called Crescectic. You may pronounce differently. Okay,
Mhm.
this is called Crescectic. That is called Mantisa. How to determine the Crescectic? To determine the Crescectic, you count the number of digits. You count the number of digits. So how many digits are there? So here 4 digits are there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here 3 digits are there. Count the number of digits before decimal. So count the
Mhm.
number of digits. Okay, then once you count the number of digits, now restrictive would be 1 minus the number of digits.
Oh, okay.
So here,
So,
see here 1 digit is there. So your restrictive is 0. Here 2 digit is there, restrictive is 1. Here 3 digit is there, restrictive is 2. Here 4 digit is there, your restrictive is 3.
mhm.
So other way, the best way how to understand this. So if I'm asking you log 2000, so means log 2000 means log 2000 is log 2 into 1000 10 to the power 3.
Mm, and okay. Yeah, because
2000, yeah, I can write like this.
yeah.
Then
So just
yeah, so then we should know this in log of AB is equal to log of A plus log of B. This
mhm.
property of log of AB is log of A plus log of B. Log of A by B is equal to
Mhm.
log of A minus log of B.
Mhm. Okay.
Okay, so log of AB is log of A plus log of B. Log of A by B is log of A minus log of B.
Mhm.
Okay,
So
so
if it's like a log of a certain number, could you split it up into a log A plus log B?
yeah, like I'll explain you. Like suppose if I ask you what is log 6,
Mhm.
if I ask you what is log 6, so log 6 is nothing but log 6 is nothing but log 2 into 3.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the weight how to write in log, this would be log 2 plus log 3.
Okay.
So this is a property of log. So log of AB is equal to log of A plus log of B. Log of
Mhm.
A by B means log of A minus log of B.
Log of- okay. Mhm.
Okay, so now you can write this number. Log of 2 into 10 to the power 3 means log of 2 plus log of 10 to the power 3.
Mhm. Okay, you want me to solve that one?
Yeah, now log 2 you know is 0.3010.
Yeah.
Told you. And log,
That one.
you know that this base is 10 only.
Mhm.
And I told you log of a to the power n is equal to log of a to the power n is equal to n log a.
Yeah.
So this log of base 10 10 cube is nothing but 3 log base 10 10.
Mhm.
And you know that, you know this before also we discussed. So if your base and the value both are same, that gives you 1.
Yeah.
So ultimately what
So
this
then
this
just
means
three.
0.3010 plus 3 means 3.3010.
Yeah. Mhm.
So other way, if you can, so this is the other way of just explaining you the same thing.
Okay.
So just the mathematical logic, how that value came and all. So no need to memorize anything. No need to memorize anything. You can remember this. Your work is done.
Yeah.
So these things are important for us to understand. For Mantisa you need log table, but for Crescectic you can find the Crescectic by simply by just subtracting -1 from the number of digits, or either you can use mathematically like this. So I prefer to do like this. So if I get confused, now always remember, you can remember this, log, you know that log 1 is 0. I told you.
Yeah.
So log 1 is 0. Now if you take if you take any number greater than 1, if you take any number greater, better way of telling that, if you take any number greater than 1, it will give you the answer, which is, it will give you the answer bigger than 0. You understanding now?
Yeah.
So it will give you answer bigger than 0. So if I plot a graph, if I plot a graph, so
Mhm.
basically the log 1, like 1 comma 0. If I take x value called 1 or y value 0, so if I take the value is 1, then the log value of that would be 0. You know that.
Yeah.
So that's why I wrote 1 comma 0. Now any value if you take bigger than 1, any value if you take bigger than 1, then it will give you positive value, then it will give you uh, then positive value, what it will give you positive value. Yes, it
Yeah.
will give you
Mhm.
positive value. Any value bigger than 1 if you take, it will give you positive value. So you know that log 1 is 0. So if I take value between 1 to 10, then I'll get a value of log between 0 to 1.
Yeah.
If I take, so because log 10 is 1, log
Mhm.
10 is 1, you know that.
Then log 1 is 0. Yeah.
So here if I take log 10, here if I take 10, so this will give a value corresponding to 1.
Yeah.
So then if I take between log 10 to 100, if I take between 10 to 100, I'll get a value between 1 to 2, because log 100 is 2, you know that.
Yeah.
So like that. So if I take any value, if I take any value between 100 to 1000, the log value I'll get between 2 to 3.
Mhm. Okay.
That
So
basic
it's a bit.
understand,
Yeah.
because we know that no, log 1000 is 3. The log 1000 is nothing but log 10 cube, and log
Yeah.
10 cube means 3. So that basic understanding we have. Now if you take any value between 0 to 1, the log, that for finding the log, the value should be positive value. So any value which is between 0 to 1 is a positive value. But if you
Yeah.
take any value which is 0 to 1, that will give you negative value for the log. The answer, it
So,
will give you negative.
so anything from 0 to 1.
Huh. Any value if you take between 0 to 1, it will give you negative value.
Mhm.
So that you can easily prove. If I ask you what is log of, zero point 0.2 or 0.002, so you can write this a log into 2 into 10 to the power minus 3.
Yeah.
So this means log 2 plus log of 10 to the power minus 3. So this is log 2 is 0.3010. This is minus 3 log 10. This is 0.3010. This is minus 3. You know that this is,
Yeah. It's 1.
so means this will give you minus 3 plus 0.3010.
Mhm.
You can write this as books and all. We write it like this.
Okay.
So the basically, if I ask you this value called log of 0.002, when I ask you the value log of 0.002, you got this answer. So now, if you take any value, which is less than 1, you'll get an answer called negative answer.
Mhm.
If you take any value which is less than 1, you will get a negative answer. So how to find, now you know that Mantisa to remain constant, you know that Mantisa remain constant, doesn't
Yeah.
matter log 2 or log 200 or 2 crore or log point zero zero whatever, the Mantisa remain constant. So how to find the characteristic of those number which are less than 1? For that, count the number of zeros, between the digit and the decimal. So count
Mhm.
the number of zero between the decimal point and the first integer digit. First digit, not the integer digit. Count the number of zero between the decimal and the first digit. Okay, count the number of zero. On that number of whatever the number of zero you get, on that do plus one. So
Oh,
here
okay.
zeros are there. So do plus one and put minus sign on that,
Minus. Okay.
because
Mhm.
the answer should any value by less than one will be negative only. Whatever the number of zeros you get, just count the number of zeros on that, do plus one.
Okay. Yeah, that's
It
good.
will give you the log value. So this, instead of memorizing and all, why to memorize? So I told you the logic behind it, how it happens. So you don't have to waste your time or energy in memorizing it. So
Yeah.
basically by working like on scientific calculation, you can easily find this value.
Yeah.
So that part is important for us to understand. So as I told you that log of AB, as I told you, log of AB is equal to log of A plus log of AB is equal to log of A plus log of B. And I told you log of A by B is equal to log of A minus log of A by B is equal to log of A minus log of B. So,
Mhm.
this we all please always remember this, very important for solving the problem on log and all. If I ask you what is the log 5 value, you can write 5 as 10 divided by 2. So log
Log.
of 5 means
Okay.
10
Yeah.
divided by 2. So then I can write this as log of 10 minus log of 2.
Log. Okay.
So log 10 means 1, log 2 is 0.3010. So you can remember log 5 means 0.699.
So you can also do for log 5, log 15 divided by 3, right? And then you can do log 15 minus log 3.
What you're saying, log again, come again, log 15 you are.
So, yeah, instead of, I mean, could you do like log 15 divided by 3 as well?
Log 15 divided by 3, but then you don't know now what is log 15 value.
Oh, okay. So you want values that you know, right?
Yeah, that one.
Uh,
Then we need log table.
okay, yeah.
So more we know, better for us.
Okay.
If
Hmm.
you know log 5, you can do log 625. If you know log 5, you can do log 625. Why? Because log 625 is nothing but log 5 to the power 4.
Hmm.
So log 625 is nothing but 4 into 0.699.
Oh, okay.
So if I ask you what is log 8, you can easily know that. Because you know log 2, you can easily find log 8. You understand? Because you know the value of log 2 is 0.3010. So if I ask you what is the value of log 8, that is nothing but 3 into
Yeah.
0.3010.
Hmm.
I hope this is clear with you.
Yeah.
You are understanding the concept. So this is basically a general understanding on the concept on log. Now we'll discuss the property of log. What
Okay.
are the properties of the log? So whenever you do calculation, so we should be clear with the properties on log. So when we talk of property of log, first thing you know that doesn't matter whatever is your base, log 1 is equal to 0. You know this. Log 1 is equal to 0. Next thing, if your base and that argument in both is same, then the value you get is 1.
One.
In
Okay.
what power of 1, what power of A can give me A? That would be 1 only. What
Yeah.
power of A I'll get, what power of A I'll get A, that is 1 only. Okay.
Hmm.
Then the third property of log, log of A to the power X is X log A.
Yeah.
Then the next property of log Then the next property of log, you know that log of AB is equal to log of A plus log of B. Now,
And
now,
then the divided one is log A minus B.
hmm, so, so log A divided by B is equal to log of A minus log of B.
Yeah.
And then if I ask you log of base AB, always there's a base. Sometimes the base is visible, sometimes the base is not visible. So log of base AB means log of B by log of A.
Hmm.
Or I can write this as 1 by log of base BA. I can change the base
Hmm.
by converting numerator into denominator, denominator to numerator. So I can
Yeah.
change my base like this way. Okay. Then the next thing you can remember in the log is log of A to the power B and C to the power D is equal to D by B is equal to log base AC. I'll make you understand this. This is a little bit, you say, not very understanding. Suppose if I ask you log of base 8 or 729, something I ask.
Hmm.
Now you know that log 8 means 2 to the power cube.
Yeah.
Know that, and 729 is nothing but 6 to the power 3. Sorry,
Hmm.
3 to the power 6.
Yeah.
Then, then, and then see, then you can write this as log of 3 to the power 6 by log of 2 to the power 3.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, now wait. Now you know that if the power log any number to the power means that power will come in the what you say
Oh
before.
yeah, the front.
So,
Yeah.
so the 6 log 3 is equal to 3 log.
3 log.
So means leave it. I know this 2, but leave it like this. So means this is 6 log 3 6 by 3. This is log 3 by log 2. So then this is 6 by 3. I can write log base 2 3.
Hmm.
I hope you understood this.
Yeah.
So this is a basic property. So you can we can remember this property. Like based on this, like you can tell me the answer for this. Question number one. Tell me the answer.
Okay. So is that V or R?
This is 16. This question. Log base 36. One. This is one.
Oh,
One
one.
by or 216.
Okay. So would you make it um would you convert this to
You know that no 36 is 6 square and 2
or yeah.
6 is 6 cube.
Mhm.
So that you need to use here. So this is 30. This 216 you can write like this.
2 to, oh okay, 2 to the
So
negative.
you can write this log base 36 and this is 1 by 216. This is what you have to solve. So now what you can do this log 1 divided by 216. This is log 36.
Yeah.
So this
Right.
then this is yeah. So this I can write this as 216 to the power minus 1. You understood now? Then divide by log of 36. 1 by you understand this now?
Yeah. So would that be
Huh.
oh yeah, okay. So just You can make that negative. Okay.
So now 216 is nothing but 6 to the power minus 3. So
Mm-hmm.
216 is 6 cube. So 216 to the power minus 1 means 6 to the power minus 3 divide by 36 means 6
Six.
square.
Yeah.
So log 6 to the power minus 3 means minus 3 log 6 divide by 2 log 6.
Yeah. And then.
Then your answer is minus 3 by 2.
Mm-hmm.
That is your answer.
Okay. Yeah, I think I just gotta practice.
Little bit. Don't worry. I'll do basic easy questions today. So that next class we'll do little bit difficult problem. So
Okay.
I'll give you more questions. I'll send you around 30-40 questions to practice. You can try to solve those questions.
Yeah.
So,
I
so
just need to practice a reference sheet and memorize that.
yeah. So it will help you a lot. It's not at all. I'll send you material also for that. This question a little bit difficult. We'll discuss these questions, difficult question next class. Today I'll send you easy problem and I'll send you video also so that you
Okay.
for them it will be easy for you. Don't worry on that. This see try question number 2.
Okay. Could you go back to the reference sheet real quick? I can take a picture and then I can
Yeah,
copy it.
yeah.
Oh, sorry, I have the reference sheet.
That's fine. You mean this?
No, like the thing we just made.
We did
Um,
this, Kana. We did just not this only. This is the calculation we did, and this is
oh,
question. Question number 1.
okay.
Done now.
I'm having some struggles on this one. What do you do after you um
Sorry, I did not understand.
I don't think I got this.
Should I do this question again?
Yeah.
Okay. One, I'll do it again. Okay. Wait. See this. You know this. You know that 6 to the power 2 is 36,
Yeah.
and you know that 6 to the power 3 is 216.
Hmm.
Okay. Then see. So 1 by 6 I can write as 6 to the power minus 1.
Yeah. Minus.
So then 1 by 216 I can write as 1 by 6 to the power 3.
Yeah.
And then it means I can write this as 6 to the power minus 3.
Hmm.
Okay. And then you know that if I ask you log base 36 1 by 216, so that means log of 1 by 216 divided by log 36. Okay, you understood this now?
Yeah.
Then I can write this in log of this as 216 to the power minus 1 divided by log of 36.
Yeah.
So then I know that 216 is nothing but it is 6 cube.
Yeah.
Then 36 is nothing but 6 square.
Yeah.
So then it means log 6 to the power minus 3 by log 6 to the power 2.
And then you can do the formula.
And then I told you that whenever there's a power, you bring it on the base. This is minus 3 log 6 divided by 2 log 6.
Yeah.
So then it means this is minus 3 by 2.
But for
6
number
log 6 get cancelled. This
yeah,
get cancelled.
I will get
So your answer is minus 3 by 2.
number two. It had like a log on. Uh, yeah.
Now if you see this question number 2, this is log base 2, this is log base 3. Now 84 I can, 81 I can write 3 to the power 4.
Yeah.
So means then this is log base 2 and this is 4 log base 3 3. Will come
Oh
that.
yeah. Yeah. You can bring the okay. You can bring them
Now
down.
you know that log base 3 3 is 1.
Yeah, is one because
Yeah, because if the base and the argument both are same, then it lead become 1. So means now the question become log base 2 4.
okay.
And what is log base 2 4? That is 2.
Yeah.
Why log base 2 4? Why that is 2?
What makes 2 4? Then
Because log base 2 4 means log base 2 4 is 2 square.
mm,
So then you can write this as 2 log base 2 2. And
yeah,
you know that if both are same, so it will give you 2.
yeah. mhm, Okay. Okay. Now I got it.
Try question number 3.
Okay. Okay. So for this one, you would make 125 to 5 to the power of 3, right?
Hmm.
And
125 means 5 to the power 3, correct?
then so once you have what's outside 3? What do you do? Do you bring that to? Is it best to first do 125 to the power of 3?
So 125 you can write 5 to the power 3. And then outside there's a power 3.
Yeah.
So 3 into 3, 9.
So 5. Okay.
So
Now
5 to the power 9.
so would this one be the 9, right? 'Cause you would just cancel out the bases.
So then it would be 9. Very good. Then if that would be 9, so this gone. This
Then that one would be
means 9. You understand? Now 9 you can write 3 square.
3 squared, so then 3. I mean, squared, yeah.
Yeah,
And
so
then
the
that'll be
2
1.
will come that side.
Yeah, and then that'll be 1.
Become 1. So now this gone. Now left is 2.
And then 1.
So then log 2 2 is 1. Means ultimately what you will get? You get log base 2 1. That is equal to 0. That is the answer.
Okay. Yeah.
Try one first. You understand and do by yourself.
Do 3.
Again means like you just understand. You understood this, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, got it. Should I do it?
Oh, no, it's okay. Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So now this question number 4. There's a property on log to do question number 4. Now for doing question number 4, you remember the property that A log base B C means C log base B A. This is a property of log.
Okay, so you use swap them.
This is the property of log. By using this, we'll solve this question. So this question, this I can write as this. I can no need of using that. Okay, no need of using that. So we'll do it next question. It's 27. This is log base 3, 3 to the power 4.
Mhm.
So then I can write the same thing as 27 4 log base 3 3 means answer is 27 to the power 4.
27. Yeah, because it'll cancel out.
Yeah. So for this property, what I just now mentioned, for that is a question. This is the question. So this question number 12. So I'll do this question to show you this property. Now this is the question I want to do. Now I told you a property for log. I told you this property of log called A log base B C means C log base B A.
Yeah.
Now see this question. Now this question is B square. Then this is 5 log base B x.
So
So
would you change the x and the b to b squared?
yeah, so what I can do for this, so I can write this as x 5 log base b square.
And then the b would cancel out, right?
Yeah, b get cancel out. So means x 5 into 2 log base b. You know that log base b is 1. So your
Yeah.
answer is x to the power 10.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
Very important property in the log. One of the very important property of working on log.
Yeah.
Now, this much you understood it. Now
Yeah.
try question number 5.
Okay. So for this, would you do 7 log 16 minus 7 log 15?
Correct,
Or would,
correct, correct.
oh, you would? Okay.
Then you break 16. 16 means 2 to the power 4. 15
Yeah.
means 3 into 5. 25 means 2 to 5 square. 24 means 8 into 3. Like that you will break it.
But you bring the 7 with it?
Yeah. So then
Oh,
you apply log A by B. Log A minus log B. That fundamental concept.
okay. Um, so I got stuck. Can we do this problem together?
Hmm. So now how to do this question? So we can break this term. This is 3, then log 81 I can write 3 to the power 4.
Mm-hmm.
Then 80 means 16 into 5. 80 means 16 into 5.
Yeah.
And 16 means 2 to the power 4 into 5. 16 means 2 to the power 4. So this I can write 2 to the power 4 into 5 plus 5. 25 means
5 to the power 2.
so, so 25 means 5 square, and 24 means 8 into 3. 8 into 3 can I write 2 cube into 3.
Yeah.
So then 7, then uh, then 7 log, then 16 means 2 to the power 4, and 15 is 3 into 5.
Yeah.
So now I can write this as 3 log. Okay, so now I can write this as 3 in bracket. So can I write this as 4 log 3?
1 log 3. Yeah.
So just I'm saving one step. So divide by. So you understand when divide. So
Yeah.
all subtract. So means minus 4 log 2 minus log 5.
Log 5. Yeah.
So means 3 log 4 log 3 minus 4 log 2 minus log 5. This is plus 5. Then this is 2 log 5 minus 3 log 2 minus log 3 plus 7 4 log 2 minus log 3 minus log 5.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
now what I can do, I can open bracket. So means I'll get 12 log 3 minus 12 log 2 minus 3 log 5 plus 10 log 5 minus 15 log 2 minus 5 log 3 plus 7 for the 28 log 2, then minus 7 log 3 minus 7 log 5.
Mhm. Yeah.
Now what I can do, now I see 12 log 3 and then minus 5 log 3. 12 minus 5, 7.
7.
12 log 3 minus 5 log 3 means 7 log 3 minus 7 log 3. So it will get cancelled.
Yeah. Mhm.
Okay, now this is minus 12 log 2 minus 12 log 2 minus 15 log 2. So minus 12 minus 15 is how much?
Minus 27.
Minus
Log
27. And here this is plus 28. How much you left?
log 2.
2. Okay. Then if you compare with log 5, this is minus 3 log 5 plus 10 log 5 means plus 7 log 5.
Yeah.
So plus 7 log 5 minus 7 log 5 means it will get cancelled.
Mm. Yeah.
The final answer is log 2.
Log 2.
That is it.
Okay. Yeah. So yeah, these yeah, I think I just gotta study those
You
those
they doing what I will do now. I will send you one book, not book. I'll send you a PDF,
Mhm.
which have some basic questions, little bit easier question, and
Mhm.
I'll send you video also the where the solution of all those questions are there, and so that you first try to solve that question, and if you have any doubt, you can watch my video on that.
Yeah. Okay.
Then these questions, what these questions, a little bit good level. These questions I will discuss next class. Once you are very comfortable with those questions, so then solving this question will be easy for you.
Okay.
So
Yeah, that sounds
so that I think that way will do. So that probably you'll have a better understanding.
yeah.
Okay. So you want me to wind up the class then?
Yeah. Sure.
So no, if you like, I thought you want to wind up. Otherwise, I'll do one more questions.
It's up to you. If you want to, that's fine.
No, because I'm finding a little bit getting problem. So I'm little bit worried about increasing the
Uh,
level of question. Should I do this fifth one? Okay,
yeah.
let's do this question number fifth, last question. So
Okay.
I'll do this. You just see. So 5 to the power x. So 5 to the power x. 5 to the power x is equal to 0.5 to the power y is equal to 1000. So they're asking us the value of 1 by x minus 1 by y. This value is being asked. So I can write this 5 to the power x. This is 0.5 to the power y. 1000 I can write as 10 cube.
Yeah. Hmm.
Now what I can do, if you understand, I have to find this value. It means I want the x and y kind of integer form, but here they are in power form. So the best way to to convert the power into integer is to multiply with log. It means x log 5 is equal to y log zero point 0.5 is equal to log 10 to the power 3. Okay, so what I can say, so I can say x log 5 is equal to log 10 to the power 3 and y log zero point 0.5 is equal to log of 10 to the power 3.
Yeah.
So means x log 5 is equal to, you know, log 10 to the power 3 is 3.
Yeah.
So means x is equal to 3 divided by log 5 and y is equal to 3 divided by log zero point 0.5. Fine. So but I need 1 by x and 1 by y. So 1 by x is equal to log 5 by 3 and 1 by y is equal to log zero point 0.5 by 3.
And then,
Then
okay.
I just put it there. So this I want to, this is log 5 by 3. This is log 5 by 3. This is log 5 by 3 and this is log zero point 0.5 by 3. So means log 5 minus log zero point 0.5 is by 3. So you know that log A minus log B. Log A minus log B means log A by B.
Mhm.
So 5 by zero point 0.5 means what? 10.
Yeah.
Log 10 by log 3. What is log 10? 1. So your
Mm.
final answer, sorry, this is 3, not log 3. What is your final answer? Your final answer is 1 by 3.
Mhm. Okay. Yeah.
So I'm going to send you the documents.
Mhm.
You just see them and you try to practice them. Next class, when you want Indian time, you want Indian means Monday.
Yeah. Monday.
Today is
Monday.
Friday according to India, so Monday you want, no? Correct.
Yeah.
Okay. So just see this question. You have any doubt? Tell me.
Yeah. I think, yeah, once I just study those,
Again, I'll send you that video of the class, recorded class. You can see that. So next class you ask me your doubts, and plus the material what I'm going to forward you, you just try to solve them.
okay. Yeah.
Okay, so
That sounds
next class will be according to India Monday.
Monday. Correct.
Okay, okay, Dylan.
Okay.
Take care.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay, take care, man. Bye.
Bye.